It's time to get your front door ready for fall and for every other season too. We're creating a decorative wreath today. Amy Latta is back with us for Getting Crafty, and these wreaths you can change for every holiday and time of the year. So let me just explain to our audience what happened here.
Yes.
Amanda Peterson, she wanted a wreath for her door, nicely conned you into doing this segment so that she could get this wreath, and then she doesn't show up. So I'm making the wreath, maybe for her, but I may keep it if I like it, right? Can I do that?
I'm going to leave it here, and then you guys can fight it out, and then just let me know how it ended up.
But that's a compliment to you because your things are always so nice, we would fight over it. So we're going to start, but there are also things that you could do yourself. So Amy, as always, where do we start with this wreath for our door?
So this is a wooden bead wreath, and this is the specific one Amanda asked for because wooden beads are so popular right now. And it was the week that we made our little wooden bead garland, and she said, "Oh, I've seen those on wreaths too. Can we try it?" So, here we're trying it. They're the big thing right now. And for this one, instead of using actual wooden round beads, we have half beads. So these you can get at craft stores. I got mine in packages on Amazon, but they're tricky, right? Because it looks like the full thing.
Yes.
So you're going to get a wreath form, again, at your craft store. You can get a 12-inch size, or this one is 16-inch.
Okay.
And you're going to need about 50 of these little half wooden beads to make the base. So we're going to use hot glue, and we're going to cover the wreath base with our little wooden beads. And all we do is just put a little dab of glue, and then we're going to put the bead, and that's going to give you the base that you're going to keep the same throughout all of the seasons.
Yeah, and we had talked about this too, you and I, that this has also become kind of a trend that you can use this same wreath base and then change it. 4th of July, Halloween, fall, Christmas, right?
Yes.
So this is kind of that's the base. And then what do we do to kind of bring it to life here for fall?
So what we're going to do is I actually went to Walmart to the flower section because they're so affordable.
Yes.
And I got these different little flower picks. I've got the black-eyed Susan sunflowers, the eucalyptus, and some of these were like $2 a pick.
Oh, wow.
So I cut them apart, and we're going to be making these little bundles. I just have 2 pieces of eucalyptus here, 1 little yellow flower, and then some little fall berries.
Yes.
And you're just going to put that together, Brett, in a way that you think is aesthetically pleasing. And
I like it, yes.
Then you're going to take your piece of floral wire.
Okay.
And we're going to start kind of in the middle of that wire, and we're just going to wrap this together.
Oh, wrap it all around?
Exactly. We're going to wrap it around, and we just want to leave some extra wire on both ends because what we're going to do is wire this to the wreath. Now, if this were a permanent fall wreath and you wanted it to stay the same forever, we could use hot glue, easy peasy. But what we want to do is make this changeable, like you said, for the seasons. So other than the beads, we're not gluing anything down. We're just going to wire, we're going to tie, and that way when the season changes, we can easily take things back off, and we can replace these little fall bundles with a Christmas one, or with, like you said, for 4th of July, or for any other holiday or season. So all we're going to do is we're going to take the little bundles that we created, and we're going to wire them onto the wreath. So I'm going to hold this for you.
Oh boy.
And yes, right here is good. And you're just going to put that wire in the back, and twist it. And then we have our little bundles on, and you can see them on my sample wreath as well. Then the final thing that we want to do,
that may be a little loose, but
we can tighten it up before you hang it on your door.
Okay.
Yeah.
That looks nice.
So then the last step is you can either add a bow if you like, but Amanda specifically wanted a chalkboard, so here it is.
But that's easy to change, right?
It's so easy to change.
Oh
so
my goodness, how cute is that?
These little chalkboards on Amazon. And I did the lettering, hand lettering's my jam, I did Hello Fall. You could do welcome, and then, you can change it to Merry, or, USA, or anything else that you want it to say. Go away, exactly. I need one of those on my door. And then what we're going to do, once again, instead of gluing it onto the wreath, is we're going to glue it onto a piece of ribbon. And then we can easily just place it around our wreath, and we tie it in place so that everything is so easy to pull off and then change for the seasons.
I love that, and I think Amanda will love it too, and I will leave this here for her. Your website again, quickly, Amy.
My website is amylattacreations.com. There's a full photo tutorial for this, as well as tons of other fall projects.
Well, you can't beat it, and it's nice to know that, when it's hanging on your home, you made it yourself, so that's really cool.
Exactly, and it saves money too.
It does, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Amy, thanks so much. Stay with us. We're coming right back.